Hey guys, I'm coming to you from the back patio where I do all my potting and starting of seeds, and I'm going to go over a few things I'm doing today. One is mulberries. This is a mulberry cutting. A gracious friend of mine was able to get some cuttings for me yesterday. The tree is lost its leaves, so it's set for the winter. And I've kept my cuttings in a bucket of water overnight just to keep them from drying out. And I'm cutting them right here at the node or the bud where the next set of leaves or branches could come out. And basically I'm cutting them at an angle, if you can see that. I'm putting them into root tone, and I'm going to do several to a pot because I have limited pots right now. And I'm going to stick them right in the soil as deep as I can get them because I want this to root very deep. And I'm taking several cuttings from one stick. So I got 3 cuttings from this one shoot, and this was all new growth this year because I don't want old growth. I want something that's fresh and it's going to take root. So there's my dip in the root tone, and I'm going to stick it in the pot. It's that simple, and I'm going to do all kinds of follow-up videos on this because to me this is exciting. I've wanted mulberries for years. Well, since we bought our property up at camp and for here at the house, because these are great fruit-bearing trees. They're very hardy here in Florida, both in the cold sections of Florida and the warmer sections. Today, right now, it's about 46 degrees out, and I'm able to do this safely because we are not expecting any freezes here. I have a few more I'm going to do with you, and then I'll be bringing you back as follow-up because I want to be able to show you what these will do over time, because these little bud nodes that are on these should start putting off leaves once the roots start taking. Let me do a few more cuttings with you. Here's another one. This has a lot of nodes on, so this one should do very, very good. The key is to get my clippers are a little rusted. They don't really want to work this morning. I don't know why they're rusting. I keep them in the house. Actually in a kitchen drawer. Alright, we're going to cut on an angle. We have an angle on both ends now. So this one I'm going to dip it in some water that I have. And get some root tone on it. Nice amount of root tone. I'm going to put this one in the middle because it is a small one. Okay. We're going to cut a few more. And again, we're cutting right on the bud of the plant. I think we'll take this one right here. And we're going to dip this in water again just to get it wet so the root tone sticks. Now I've seen people who put these straight in the ground. I am going to do one straight in the ground today, or maybe 2 or 3 because I have a spot that I want them in. Just as an experiment because I have enough to play with here right now. Alright, this one was the very bottom cut. So we're going to angle this one. Yep, if I could, oh, we want to do it at the node. I've heard at the node is a better place for making your angle cuts. So we're going to try it. There we go. This one's already wet because this was the section that was already in the bucket. And poke a hole in my soil here a little bit. It helps keep the root tone on the actual root when you're pushing it down in. And there's my first pot. Now, if all these root, I have 6 mulberry trees if these all root. I'm going to put a little soil on the very tops of these to kind of help them dry out. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I think it'll help. Now I'm going to water these in real good, and I'm even thinking about putting a baggie over the top because we are in cold weather here, not ice cold, but cold enough that I think a little shelter to hold some heat in might actually get these going better for me. So it'll be that simple, and I'll water it in, and I'll bring you with, because I'm going to take a couple of these and plant them in a side yard of mine that I really like some shade, and they would be out of the way for mowing and things like that. So I'm going to take you with on that as well. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm out in the side yard where I want to plant some, and basically I just took the thickest part of this one tree stem. It's cut, oh, I gotta cut it on an angle. Let me get that cut. Hold on, let me use another one here. This one's cut on an angle, and all I did was loosen the soil just a little bit. Yes, I'm gonna grow it close to a fence line. That was the goal. I'm just pushing it down into the ground. I'm going to stomp it in a little bit. And that's it. It's that simple. Now, this is all an experiment, so if this works, this will be awesome. I won't have to plant any other mulberry trees on this property, and the 6 that I have started in the pot will actually go to my off-grid property into that food forest. Keep in mind, I'm building 2 full food forests, one here and one at an off-grid place. So I've got 2 more to plant, and I'll bring you along as these things develop. Have a blessed day.